Never have I been so mystified by anyone's love before. Hey, I feel so natural. I keep coming back for more. And each time we touch, you open up a new door. Baby, you're such a midnight tease. It's gonna take everything to keep you from me. Yeah. And the joy that your loving brings can separate the mountains from the sea. I don't wanna be wrong, but it feels right. Hey, loving you is so wrong. I don't wanna go. No, I don't wanna be wrong, but it feels right. It feels good, so good, so good, so good. So many nights, walking out like I do, I keep flossing like I do, I keep saucing like I do, I keep crossing like you do. All these hours up in my jeans, you can get up in between. You're trying to get a piece of me, I can teach you a couple things. Boy, you looking at me like I ain't give you no choice. If I count to three, then you be on your knees. You everywhere like Cartier. Oh, you can't get this thickness out of your mind. He say he like that Laffy Taffy. He's so goofy, call me daddy. He go stupid, he go daffy. Introduce me to his pappy. He can never live without me. I'm so real, I never capping. If he got it like that, I can take it there. Cause my
What is so big, word, Lord, have mercy.
I keep pausing like I do, I keep flossing like I do, I keep saucing like I do, I keep crossing like you do. All these hours up in my jeans, you can get up in between. You're trying to get a piece of me, I can teach you a couple things. I keep pausing like I do, I keep flossing like I do, I keep saucing like I do, I keep crossing like you do. All these hours up in my jeans, you can get up in between. You're trying to get a piece of me, I can teach you a couple things. Like how to surf a man, how to work a man. It's on purpose, I'm doing it big. Body language like speaking Spanglish. I'll educate you how to do this shit. Temporary, that's never rare. I'm necessary, yeah, I am that bitch. You can't get this thickness out of your mind. He say he like that Laffy Taffy. He's so goofy, call me daddy. He go stupid, he go daffy. Introduce me to his pappy. He can never live without me. I'm so real, I never capping. If he got it like that, I can take it there. Cause my
What is so big, word,
Lord have mercy. I keep flossing like I do, I keep flossing like I do, I keep saucing like I do, I keep crossing like you do. All these eyes up in my jeans, you can get up in between. You're trying to get a piece of me, I can teach you a couple things.
Can't let me call your phone. I mean, you got off work like 10 minutes
ago. We got a situation, yeah. Or maybe I'm just overthinking. Should I trust my trust issues? See, this ain't even about you. Cause when you met me, I was damaged. Yeah. A broken girl, yes, I was hammered. Should I put my trust in you? I'm so fucked up with these trust issues. If you're wondering why I act the way I act, snap the way I snap, I hold back like I hold back, it's because of him. He really fucks me up. He really did me dirt. Don't wanna love or trust. Hey, if you're wondering why I flip the way I flip, trip off silly shit, always asking you about the bitches because of him. He really fucked me up. He really did me dirt. Don't wanna love or trust. I know it's selfish, but boy, I can't help it. I stay accusing, like, boy, who you been screwing? Looking at me in my eyes and say, baby, I'm trying. You lying. I'm looking at you in your eyes like, nigga, why you lying? I know it's tiring to come home every day instead of a hot plate. I'm throwing shit up in your face, but boy, I'm sorry. He really fucked me up. I really want this boy. Please teach me how to love. If you want to
almost missing my flight. I look good even though I feel shitty. I just got back out this way. You already got plans for the city. Call them off, cause you call them off for me. You're always going on and on. Got it all, ask me why I'll never leave. I don't go out much, but you should come through tonight. I'm chilling on the west side, boo. Call my homegirl, tell your best friend you can slide too. On the low, remote location. I don't want them see me getting faded. You should come through tonight. I only kick it with a tight crew. They won't tell cause they tryna live their best life too. On the low, on my own, I'll be waiting. Hit me on my phone, I'll be waiting. Yeah.
Looking at you cry, going crazy. If I could, I would take the pain away. I don't see that smile I made. You already make plans that ain't with me. Trying hard, I've been trying hard to breathe. Inhale, exhale, you expel what you've been doing to me. Fighting it off, you've been fighting me off for weeks. Don't leave cause I need ya.
But you should come through tonight. I'm chilling on the west side, boy. Call my homegirl, tell your best friend you can slide too. On the low, remote location. I don't want to see me getting fast.
made my decision to test my limits. Cause it's my business, God is my witness. Stop what I finished. Don't need no holder, taking control of this kind of moment. I'm locked and loaded, completely focused. My mind is open. All that you got, skin to skin on my neck. Don't you stop, boy. Something about you makes me feel like you're dangerous woman. Something about you makes me wanna do things that I should dare. Something about nothing to prove it. You told me I'm beautiful, cause I told you you don't tell me enough. You're lying next to me, cause I told you you don't touch me enough. Now you told me you stay with me, cause I told you you've been working too much. You told me you care for me, cause I told you you don't show me love. Show me your love, 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 show me your love. Don't you think that we're too old to play your game? And we ain't go through all of this to stay the same. But you can't make a player just so I can get my way. And I think wish you would say something to make me change my mind. Got me feeling like somebody else. I've been so patient with you, but you won't act right. And I'm tired of sleeping by myself. What is we on? Something is wrong. Show me you want me to. Checking my phone every 10 minutes, thinking it's gonna be you. I just wanna fix this, but you don't wanna try. You don't wanna be. Why you always on my line? Putting your peace over mine. Meet me in the middle. Touch and go. Touch and go. I'm too emotional. Touch and go. I'm too emotional. Touch and go. I'm too emotional.
I've been in touch with my been kicking it back, but you're working me so hard, I swear it's killing me, yeah. Why we talk the most anytime we lay down? Big good head, make you forget what you said. I've been tryna take it there, but make it clear up. You been fucking many weirdos, I'ma kill, bro. It's like I'm playing, I know it's been bad. It's been touch and go, it's been round and round. It's been low, we been here before.
I just wanna fix this, but you don't wanna try. You don't wanna be. Why you always on my line? Putting your peace over mine.
That's why I'm all up in your crib.
Touch and go. Touch and go. I'm too emotional.
Usually I don't do this, but go ahead on, break them off with a little previews of the remix. Now I'm not trying to be rude, but hey pretty girl, I'm feeling you. The way you do the things you do reminds me of my Lexus cool. That's why I'm all up in your grill, trying to get you to a hotel. You must be a football coach, the way you got me playing the field. So baby, give me that doo-doo, and let me give you that hit. Running her hands through my fro, bouncing on 24s. Why they saying I'm on the radio? It's the remix to Ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mama rolling that body, got every man in here wishing. Sipping on coke and rum, I'm like, so what, I'm drunk. It's the freaking weekend, baby, I'm about to have me some fun. Bounce, 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 bounce.
Real hot girl shit.
Out the clothes,
Yeah, I'm in my bag, but I'm in his too. And that's why every time you see me, I got some new shoes.
Look, bitch, I'm a star, got these niggas wishing. He say he hungry, this pussy the kitchen. Yeah, that's my dog, he gon' sit down and listen. Call him a trick and he don't get a holler. Bitch, I'm a star, got these niggas wishing. He say he hungry, this pussy the kitchen. Yeah, that's my dog, he gon' sit down and listen. Call him a trick and he don't get offended. He know he giving his money to Megan. He know it's very expensive to date me. Told him go put my name on that account because when I need money, I ain't tryna holler. He know he giving his money to Megan. He know it's very expensive to date me. Told him go put my name on that account because when I need money, I ain't tryna wait. I can't be fucked with, no. Oh, you can't touch this, ayy. Bitch, I do rich shit, huh? My money thick, ayy. Walk with a limp, huh? I'm on some pimp shit, ayy. He say you all about money, yeah. I'm on that cash shit, huh? I'm in my bag, bitch, huh? I'm on your ass, bitch, huh? I'm in that new shit. You on that last year, huh? Bitch, I do pimp shit, huh? Oh, you on simp shit, ayy. He say you all about money, yeah. I'm on that cash shit, ayy.
You know how these bitches love me? Why? Cause baby don't give a fuck. What you do? I be fixing the weed while she sucking my dick, pull it out, then I titty fuck. I fuck her from the back and she nasty, killing her. Know how I give it up. Yeah. I be cool on them, bitch, ain't no pressure. Till I met this little freak, her name Maggie. This little thing here style. Look how she walk, look how she talk, she sexy. I like when they pretty and ghetto. Type of bitch that don't even say hello. And whenever we fuck, she be fucking me back. Put her in the headlock with my elbow. Now she done reversed. Got up on the dick and ride this shit like a Camaro.
I fuck with, no. Oh, you can't
I need y'all to turn this up. Turn it up. Bounce. Bounce. New Day 26. And you already know.
Stay set, lights off. Now play that intro, let me check my microphone. It's banging, so strong. You wave your hands in the air as you sing along. That's how my love will make you feel. Want your body running, sit up for real. So let it stay right there. Don't go nowhere. There's no one to show. Can't even compare. Put your whole body through it. We got it all. Flashing lights, big screens, fireworks, big screens. Ain't nobody else safe for me. My love is my stadium music. Put your whole body through it. We got it all. Flashing lights, big screens, fireworks, big screens. Ain't nobody else safe for me. My love is mine. Round two, second set. I'm a pro, so I ain't lost my breath. Yeah, I saved the best part for your favorite song. And when we get there, I'ma do it all night long. That's how my love will make you feel. What's about us front center for real. So let it stay right there. Don't go nowhere. There's no one to show. So we make a put your whole body through it. We got it on. Flashing lights, big screen. Fireworks to your screen. Ain't nobody on this stage with me. My love is my stadium music. Put your whole body through it. We got it on. Flashing lights, big screen. Fireworks to your screen. Ain't nobody on this stage with me.
It's Vito, baby.
Hold up.
Yeah, I like when she get nasty, but I love when she keep it classy. Yeah, she like when I get nasty, and I love when she call me daddy. She not shy, yeah, she want it when she want it. No, she down to ride. Yes, her favorite position is the peace sign. She be like, daddy, record it, then rewind. Then give me time. She gon' make a mess when I go down. So she get the best. Plus she make me proud. She try not to scream and shout out loud. Make that sound when you pull it out. I like it better when you do it nasty. Do it nasty. Do it nasty. She gon' do it nasty. Do it nasty. Do it nasty. Do it nasty. I like it better when you do it nasty. I'm your daddy. Call me daddy. Messing up the bed sheets. Do it nasty. Do it nasty. Do it nasty. I like it better when you do it with no hands. When you in that stance. Girl, you ride it like a champ. Got me making plans. I love it when you kiss it when you're done. Make you feel it in your chest when I go under. Shawty, you the greatest. Muhammad Ali with the box, you drive a nigga crazy. Then you make it disappear, hocus pocus. You'll never lose your focus. If you keep going when I'm done, fuck around, give you a sign. Oh, she gon' make a mess when I go down. So she get the best. She get the best, she get the best. She try not to scream and shout out loud. Make that sound when you pull it out. I like it better when you do it.
And it's on, and it's on, and it's on, and it's on, and it's on tonight. It's about time that we met. It's about time. And it's about time of love I won't forget. And it's on, and it's on, and it's on, and it's on, and it's on tonight. It's about time that we met. It's about time. It's about time in love I won't forget. For so long I waited for the chance to be with you and to lie with you, baby. In my dreams I take you by the hand in a house on the beach, making love on jet black sand. Maybe finally the time has come for us to share. Sure that we both need. Nothing can compare. And it's on tonight. It's about time that we met. It's about time the love I won't forget. And it's on. Ooh, lady, tonight. It's about time that we met. It's about time the love I won't forget. I waited all my life for you to come along and make that joyful sacrifice. 2 kids, a dog, and a home. It's like a dream come to life when I looked into your daddy's eyes. Finally, the time has come for us to share. Joy that we both need. Nothing can compare. It's on tonight. It's about time that we met. It's about time. I love, I won't forget. It's on tonight. It's about time that we met. It's about time, my love, I won't forget. All my life I've waited to get next to you. Baby, you. And every night I pray your love will come my way. And finally the time has come for us to meet. It's about time that we met. It's about time. The love I won't forget. And it's on. It's about time that we met. It's about time. The love I won't forget. It's on tonight. It's about time that we met. It's about time.
Oh, to where I didn't take my laptop in. Huh? Yeah, why not?
Mic set.
Check. We up.
I can hear you. Let me hear you again.
Check.
Yeah, you good?
Oh, look at you. See, you got the cameras turned. I didn't even see it right there.
Butter did that, man.
Oh,
She like,
no.
you DJ?
Oh, she gonna hook you up.
I said, yo. I said, nah, you had to do all that.
She gonna hook you up. But yeah. So it's just again, it's funny to hear this whole situation is because again now I walk in obviously because Silk DJ's there every week.
Yeah.
So obviously if it's your wife's birthday, you know he getting there getting busy last night. So I walk in and remember it's Digital Empire. So NO is there.
All your DJ people.
Unique is there. Shaka Sean is there. I'm there. Who am I missing? So at least 5 or 6 of the crew at that. You know, it ain't just like other DJs, but it's us.
Yeah.
We are right, you know what I mean? So it's so ill. Like you in this room with all these great DJs, but it's his night, he's working. You can enjoy watching your brother do his thing, whatever the case. So me and NO in the crowd, we partying, we laughing, we like, yo, he gonna DJ all night, yo. So we over there plotting on him, like, yo, I'm gonna just bump the table on some house party shit.
And try to
we
get on.
We gonna close his laptop and we just go. And it was like, I brought my laptop anyway.
Ready.
So, but it's just funny. So again, to relate to what you were saying, like, yo, this pressure. You in this room with all these other people, and we're joking about even going up there when we don't have to.
Right.
So you just like, yo, I don't like this. It's just funny, like the mindset of different people, and when it comes to this, because again, everybody within anything that we do,
right,
with the thing, like when you are on both sides of the camera, actually, and you know, I can easily say like. You are obviously you mentioned touching the stage as a comedian and just obviously being an actor in itself. Me now, I'm looking at that like
I don't know if I could do that.
But meanwhile, that's something you could just jump right into when you go into the casting and knowing how to drop right into a role. So it's just funny, like
it'd be instant, yeah. They'd be
right.
like, and then
me, I'd have been in
I was
there.
just talking. So now that you said your last night endeavors, my last night endeavors, I went to the screening for one of Keith Lauder projects.
Oh,
Freetown to Brooklyn joint.
Yes.
And that was in it was in Mount Vernon. So I went there, showed up to that joint, and speaking to people in there about everything that I've been doing, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you said, that having to go on spot when you get a call and they like, all right, so you the dawn of the situation. You got your gully boy right here. He just got shot, but the other dude that shot him is coming to make peace with you. Go.
What? Look, what?
That's exactly what I'm like. I started sweating, so I was like, yo, what? I'm the dawn just like that, huh? All right. And then you got to go for it.
And you had to just, right.
And you got to go for it. You got to lock in, yeah.
That's ill. So, yeah, that's what I said. So, like, again, whether it's just me DJing, like, let's say, like a private event like this is a baby shower, it's just me or something like that. But even another event like at a club when there's several DJs, whatever, you be there, and then they be like, yo, you going on in 5 minutes.
Just like that.
Me now, again, what's your first song gonna be? Mm-hmm. What type of vibe? Do you want to change the vibe? Because again, I walked in on you playing slow jams. So what do I want to do now? You know what I'm saying? Do I go along with the slow jams? And don't come late and then you don't know what he played.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and let's talk some shit. Now, I'm loving it. So for that was last night, which is Saturday. So Friday night, I went out. I went out to eat, regular restaurant joint. But it's one of them spots where after a certain hour, a DJ come in and
start partying.
Right. So I was there before he got there. But the music that they had playing, maybe probably somebody's like Pandora or Spotify, they was playing joints anyway. Like I walked in on French Montana, don't stop. Like that was playing when I got there. So I'm like, what? This restaurant jumping. Right? Just off the regular Spotify joint. And then I saw him setting up and I was like, oh, it's about to be a thing. Mm-hmm. Right. And again, just being in the room and watching somebody else have to do the thing.
The job.
Right.
It's other than the cook in there and the bartender. That is the most important job. And security, of course. If security is needed.
Agreed.
But yeah.
Yeah. And just all of these things, I tell everybody how, and you listed the right list. I tell everybody how, like, when I'm doing these gigs, how we all have to work together. Because if the drinks are trash, people ain't really partying.
They ain't happy.
And if the music ain't doing this thing, people are drink. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why you always got to shout them out. Yo, shouts to the bartenders, make you tip. Because we all got to work together to make this a dope night. You know what I'm saying? So watching him set up and blah, blah, blah. And I'm, obviously I'm outside with, and I'm telling her now, and I'm just like, Where he set up at though, it was a very long bar and kind of shaped like in an L like this.
Yeah.
He was on this side of it, and I was like,
on the bar.
yeah, it was weird. It was a very long bar though, and then like when it curved like this is where he was set up at, and I'm like, I wouldn't set up there. People drinks.
That sounds dangerous.
And super dangerous. And another thing also too is you don't never want to be that accessible to the crowd.
Yeah, I was about to say that's too close to people. Like they coming to the bar. That's all day access to you. Niggas is yelling for a drink and a song these days.
Yeah. Yo, let me get that Handy on the Rocks. He'll play that Keith Sweat for me.
Play that Keith though. I'm about to play that joint right now. Son. It's gonna make me look good right now.
Oh man, so yeah, you're 100%. It was just weird to me. I was like, why is he okay with? And then also, what happens is, again, this is one of the jobs that everybody feels like they can do.
Mm-hmm.
I make my own playlist at home. That can't be that hard.
My shit be dope at the
when I do my little house parties and
on my road trips. My 2 hours was
niggas
lit.
fuck with me. They fuck with my playlist, so I know how to do this.
Yeah.
The last thing you want to do is be this accessible to people because then they start
hounding.
They in your laptop. They trying to touch like you know what I mean. And lo and behold, maybe like 15 minutes into it, and I always again like I said, I want to see how a DJ starts. Like you know what I mean? Because again, like you said, the pressure. You walk into a room, music is already playing. What do I do? How do I continue not break the vibe?
Right.
You know. And he started and he said something like, I'm sorry I'm late or something like that. And I was like, you ain't even had to say that.
I was about to say, you shouldn't say that, right?
Don't even say that. Just come in and do your thing.
Yeah.
We rocking with you.
You looking for the sympathy? Nah,
we rocking with you. And he came in, he getting busy straight out the gate. And it was
that's how you got to be, especially when you announce you late.
And that's the reason why you don't say it. Because now everybody in there like this.
What you gonna do, Flex?
With your late.
Yeah.
Which is why you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? So it was definitely funny. But again, he came in, he was getting busy, whatever. And probably 15 minutes into it, I saw this lady over him and she was like, and I was like, you see? Too close. People get too comfortable. And
she probably had the sauce.
Yeah, because when I got there, they was like celebrating a birthday. You could see all these people like they came from work or something because it was in that, that time frame. So they probably came straight after work. They've been lit for the past 2 hours. You know what I mean? Whatever the case, he's getting busy. So again, and then I realized he played a song twice. I'm like, damn, my G, you only been playing but 20 minutes.
And damn, that's too soon.
How did that happen? But again, simple things, pressure. Somebody probably was yapping his ear off.
Play it again?
Either somebody asked him to play it again and probably dropped a little tip.
A
little dub on him, or he just wasn't paying attention because somebody distracted him. Blah, 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 and then pulled up a song and messed around and spun it again.
Right.
I was like, he just played that.
Wow.
But it was all, again, he was getting busy. He was no bit, you know what I mean? Whatever the case, but it's just all of these different things. Again, just dropping into the role like you had to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just think it's ill. But he was getting busy.
And I'm not afraid of the pressure though. You know what I'm saying? I am not afraid of the pressure, and I love to learn on the fly with things. You know what I mean? It gives me a different assortment of attention to it when it's learning on the fly. You know what I'm saying? I put it in a different memory bank when I'm told on the spot, look, this is it, not this. You know what I mean? Type of shit.
Okay. And actually, that kind of should be all of us to some degree in whatever our field is.
And a lot of people don't work that way. You know, I think I want to say they put it into a study format, kind of go back in the lab and learn on their own probably. Some people, I don't think people like as far as DJing, like when you want to be taught how to DJ, people won't ask about that. Does that make sense?
Say it one more time.
Like people won't ask about, yo, can you teach me how to DJ? Like you won't have like you have a people like really
to teach them how to DJ. Oh yeah, that's people ask me all the time. Bro.
I've never come across anybody that asks anybody else that. Like maybe I'm wording it wrong, but
okay. Are you
the basics. I don't have to be.
Just
you know, this is the funny thing is neither one of us gonna be in it right now. The way you got it. Look, there's nobody in that joint. Now back it up over this way. Like, all right, let me see.
Ain't nobody. It's the no man show. The no man show. Because I feel like the thing's gonna be blocking you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I just have to slide my seat over. To be
But
in
say what you said. I'm listening, cut.
Oh yeah.
As we set up today.
Yes.
She hooked you up.
I don't know why.
He said, I don't know why.
I didn't want to be hooked up. That's what it is. But I'm not talking like technical stuff. The basics of, you know what I'm saying, what you should do, what I know people ask that, like how I had to ask Tone, or he suggested the learning blending is the major key and stuff like that. But to go ahead and be like what every button is and how you do this situation, and niggas ain't on that shit.
Right.
Like,
I mean, somebody will ask, but it's like, I can't teach that.
Yeah, that's feeling, right?
Yeah. So number one thing I tell any and everybody who wants to get into this field of being
entertainment.
Right. This big controller here is just a tool. DJing is way more a feeling. I sell more heart and head
than what you actually
than
doing.
any of this. Because you gotta feel it. You know what I mean? You got I sell more personality than anything.
You sell vibes.
Thank you. I sell vibes. See, that's why I fucks with you, man.
That's your brother.
I sell vibes. Like, it's like, because again, even like when you and I was having a conversation before, I can give you the music, or I can have the music. I'm like, okay, well then what we gonna do with it? What we doing?
Yeah.
You can put a bunch of tools in front of a dude, but if he don't know how that hammer work, or he don't feel, you gotta it's so it's definitely more of a feeling.
And I've been feeling it. Like, I've been feeling it. I mean,
reading your crowd.
I've been getting in the grooves. It's made me late to work some days too. Son.
Yeah,
being up late, like rocking.
You tripping?
Like, I mean, cause I'm sipping as I'm playing too. So, and everything that that's like when you're on the court practicing, right? And you finally got this move down packed. Now you don't want to stop doing it because you want to master it.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying?
And it feels good because you learned it.
So I finally so every little step that I do, I learned how to do that. Right, let me do this again. And that's going for probably the next hour. Before you know it, it's 3 a.m.
Up. And you know what? You're right, because that was me just many years ago. I definitely did the same thing. Just mastering a scratch or on a certain song, or if I heard it, like especially back in those times when you listen to Flex or Red Alert or whoever, how we had to listen to that late at night. And I was like, yo, he was cutting that song up though. And then you take the typical songs that everybody cuts up, the Run DMC joint, the Not Bad Being Bad, but that, Good Times, all the classic records that anywhere you went, everybody was. So you're right. Well, I gotta try that too.
Right.
So yeah, there was.
Now when you came in and you talked about me, when you heard me say the pressure part, it was because last week when I was here, no headphones. Ooh. And of course, I'm starting out. I'm gonna need headphones. DJ Uncle Tone gonna hit me with them words of real DJs don't need you. But listen, son,
I'm not even sure if I agree with that.
I'm premature.
Right,
son. Like,
I'm fresh out the box.
I need headphones. So, and then now that I didn't press the cue buttons just now, I'm like, damn, I'm on this again. So I'm playing joints and not knowing I'm not blending them well because I can't hear it. You know what I'm saying? So I need that right at this very moment. Of course, I need to hear it.
Absolutely. Again, you fresh out. You know what I'm saying?
Fresh out. And the thing about me is like I lose interest quick in things, and I'm not for this so far. Like, it's making me want to continue learning.
Nice. Okay. And that makes a difference as well.
Absolutely. Because you got to want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like that with a lot of things. Like I be having interest in a lot of things, and and then it just turns into I don't want to do that shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? You know how that shit go. But
agree.
This shit is feeling like you playing for different people, like you whole imagination. You got the whole. It's crazy.
Like I mentioned to y'all, like on my Friday night practices or whatever, I do random things. So, and it puts me in a position to what I feel like I've mastered is I can start anywhere.
Right. You branching. You making more branches on the tree.
Yeah. Ooh. Look at you.
I read a book this week, my nigga. Shit.
You know? I read a book this week. I'm lit. But yeah, like so like every Friday I'll just like, depending on the mood I'm in, I just pick a song.
Yeah.
And then just go.
And like you said, because clearly I'm having that mentality as far as approaching it as well. It like not only widens your range of musical, you know what I'm saying, whatever, because you already have that, but it widens your comfortabilities.
Yeah.
Of what you can play. Just starting out, and then you might end up playing something you barely play.
Fam.
You know how you get into that, kind of get into that bag.
And all DJs know your laptop is full of shit you ain't never gonna play.
I've noticed that already.
It's just in case music.
And just in case. And you gotta, and like you always say, you gotta have, you don't want to be the DJ that don't have the records. Man.
Right. Because people make you feel bad.
If you don't have it.
You literally could have been playing.
Smashing the night.
4 hours now. I'm getting busy. 4 black. 4 hours. You was vibing. Came and requested one joint. You ain't no real DJ. I'm not a real, but I seen you dancing
for that one record.
And sometimes there is a level of a small percentage of they might be right. Only because here's the thing, it depends on what the one song is.
It definitely
now,
depends.
If it's just some random ass shit, get out of here.
Two Said Fred original joint. Nah, son.
His homeboy joint.
Come on.
His homeboy joint that he dropped yesterday.
Nah, son, no.
Yana, but it's on YouTube.
That's
he loaded it yesterday.
So you sent it to me, my nigga.
Right. Fuck out of here. And even that, last night, a dude in the crowd, yo, blah, blah, blah. Because, you know, the way Moses set up, so whoever DJing, and then it's like a little stage up there, who on the microphone. So we was like alternating. Even though we was supposed to be working, all of us was up there. Then dude came, yo, you know, I'm an artist. I got this song, blah, blah, blah. And I said to him, because, again, I sell more personality. You got to know how to think this thing off. Because people be on you, son. People at the DJ booth and they be on you. I'm in the crowd, and this dude telling me, but he see that we all together type.
Connected, yeah.
So I said to him, yo, just send me the record. And if I got it, several DJs gonna have it right then and there. He's like, all right, emails it to me right then and there. 2 seconds later, I don't know if I went to the bar or not to the bar because the lady was, wherever I went, I was dancing. He come back. So like, what time y'all gonna play that?
Nobody said that part. Son.
But this is my thing, my G. You are in this party. You see people jamming. You want us to play your record?
Nobody knows.
Then nobody knows.
And they're not going to party to that.
And I just be feeling like, you don't see something weird in that? These be big grown-ass people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, if he was 16, I would explain it to him like, yo, you know, we can't really do it. It's because he don't know better.
Yeah.
You're a big grown man, my G. Because you got to start asking.
Plenty of parties and knows how this
thing
works.
You've been in that party. And you want to ask him, fam, would you party to if you was in a party and I was just playing shit you never heard, would you be okay?
You should have asked him, if I played my joint right now, are you gonna dance?
But
and he gonna say, well, you did. But I got music though.
But I got
joints though. Yeah. Are you gonna rock? And
but
the funny thing is he will.
But you see, Black, you know what I'm saying? When these things happen, again, you gotta know how to get, because he'll be looking to fight.
Yeah.
If I respond to him wrong,
him.
I disrespected him and his music, and when it's just like, no, you disrespecting me and us. You not even you disrespecting the party.
Cross this caution line, you know that, right?
Yeah,
so you're not supposed to come.
Yeah, you disrespecting the party. So Silk out here, I mean, rocking. You want me to turn this Jay-Z shit off and then just
for Scoop Love?
And then here's what you know. The problem is too with people like them too. When I play his shit, He just gonna sit in the corner.
He ain't gonna rap.
He ain't even going to his own shit. He ain't
He
even
waiting
going.
to see the vibes from nobody.
There's no vibe.
Killing his shit.
He-
Go home in front. Yo, they play my shit in the
Yeah,
crowd.
he might shoot a little bit, but them
Yeah.
do, and that's what we tell artists again. Even coming up with everything that we've done at Sapphire and every place else, that's what we tell y'all. Like, you come to the spot and bring your people.
That's right. So make it look good. At least. And
At
people,
least.
people gonna gravitate towards look
Yes,
good.
because if y'all vibing, people gonna be like, "Well, this must be the jam," even if they never heard it.
Yeah.
It must be the shit.
Yeah.
Because 30 people over there
That's
rocking.
right. Yeah.
You ain't rocking to your own song, but you mad at me because you know,
You don't want to play it.
I don't know what that is, cuz.
Yeah.
And remember now, too,
Ignorance.
it ain't like I heard it before, nothing. So what if he send me some wild
For
shit?
you to even say, send it to me. You was on that sauce.
Nah.
And you was in a good
Well,
mode.
yes and no. First of all, yes, I was on the sauce. Let's go with that. But also, you do that just to get him off you. Yo, just because if you don't, he gonna keep asking you.
Yeah.
Yo, just send it to me. Then I could easily say, yo, the email ain't come through. Or first of all, you think I'm
You came to work. That's what you did. Now you Gmail, email.
Right.
Yo, look at your joint.
Right. Check and see if it came through, right? So wait, you mean to tell me while again, these be grown adults, man. While I'm DJing, I'm supposed to come out of Serato, go into find out what they Wi-Fi is, go into my Gmail, download your joint, all while I'm spinning. A DJ gotta make a new decision like every 7 to 8
And if
seconds.
you don't, you trash.
And you trash.
Because of it.
You trash.
And you gonna get bad mouth.
Yeah. DJ ain't play my shit.
Fuck that nigga.
He
every
wanna go
time you
to-
see your name on flyers,
He wanna go.
nigga see your name
He
on
hate me
every.
now. He don't even know.
That's the same nigga.
He hate me.
Nigga ain't going
He
to
don't
none
even
of your
know me.
parties.
He don't even know me. He hate me now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people are ill, man, and like, people wild.
They could
Son.
be creating enemies over nothing. So.
We don't even know each other. We don't even know each other. And in this day and age, too, where like, you know, cell phones and social media, here's the trash part is that like he can do this immediately.
Yeah.
As opposed to before, he would have had to leave that party and go and tell, like you said.
Right.
Now he could be in there and just like film me without me even knowing, and you know,
slander your name,
slander my name.
Early.
This DJ's trash. Don't fuck with him.
Just like that.
Meanwhile, he don't even, you know what I mean? We had 2-second conversation.
Right.
He was like, he came. He's like, yo, so you, yo, I'm out of here, man. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy.
That's sad, man.
DJ's up there getting busy. You know what I mean? And like you said, you ain't got that one song, that one joint. And again, it depends on the. You know what? Because it's like, okay, if I don't have Before I Let Go,
that's a big deal.
it's a big deal.
That's a big deal.
But you also, I mean, but if I had you jamming,
But if you don't play to that crowd, neither though. Does that matter? Not really, huh?
ooh,
Like
but
if
then
you
that
used to-
also depends on the stage that you're in as a DJ then. Because at this point, there's kind of no, I'm playing to every, like I know,
yeah,
right.
So yeah, that's why. That's why if you don't have it, you have a problem.
right.
You trash. You don't got the Before I Let Go. You do weddings.
What you right?
You do bar mitzvahs.
What you been doing? What you
baptize people.
all that with the water? With the water.
How you ain't got Before I Let Go, my G?
I hit
Cookouts.
But here's the catch-22. If I was able to survive all this time without that, I had to be doing something good though. That's why I said it's a little.
Agreed, because the way you play, you can make people forget about having to hear that.
And here's the phrase. The phrase is a good DJ plays songs that you love. A great DJ plays songs you forgot you loved. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So you in a joint and you like, we have it all the time. Oh,
They throwing that.
or the joint that like, you know, because it wasn't the popular record on the album.
Fucking Butter said that shit. The first song I played was Davina, So Good, that throwback. Remember that? She was like, I ain't hear this in so long.
Right. And right then and there, now imagine now, 1:30 a.m., but on that sauce.
She gonna
and that come on, you the best DJ she ever heard.
Just
You see the flip side?
So the flip side.
You see the flip
One
side?
dope
Now
song.
one song, now you the best DJ she ever
I
heard.
love you, son. I'm going to his joint. He played joints.
You're right. It was only one. It was only one. It was was only one. It was only one. But she was.
You hit that nerve.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's the feeling, like, you know what I'm saying? The feeling of just like, because we all have to play the obligatory Drake, the
common joints.
Yeah, you know what I mean? The Kanye, the
what
Nicki.
people are expecting to hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Fuck niggas up though. You got a curveball,
Right.
niggas.
And believe it or not, like as we talk about like the laptop being full of joints that you didn't play, I ain't even gonna front with you. I be trying my best to avoid those records. Because especially if it's a joint
no
with
need for them.
Say that again?
There's no need for them.
Yeah, we know. We know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We know.
That's the joint. We know that's the joint.
Yeah, we know.
I don't want to be great because of this everybody great records.
Hey, we know.
Like playing Benjamins at the right time.
We know.
Oh, you
right.
know what I'm saying?
Don't muck it up too, because some people they screw it up.
Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna fall in that fuck it up because I haven't learned where to play it yet or when to play it. Because I haven't played for no crowd. I think
you know though.
I haven't played for no crowd yet too. At
Right.
the same time, so at the same time, it's a field thing, like you said.
Right.
I'm gonna know. I probably will know because I'm gonna be reading like.
And the reason why I think that you know, especially at this age and at this like as much as we've done, I think you know like
when to turn it.
Because we've been outside.
We be outside on the other side of things.
Right.
Yeah.
So and believe it or not, and I'm sure I've done it with you. I know I do it with Ak all the time or whatever. When we in the zone, like let's say we in La Linea, I go to Ak. What should I play next? I do that just for shits and giggles. He like, yo, drop that so-and-so just to, because a few things could happen. Me DJing so much, sometimes you fall into a pattern that you don't want to be in.
Yeah.
So I let him throw me a curveball. Yo, what we going with next? And he'll just say some shit.
And that'll give you a whole nother 20 records.
Thank you. Thank you. Right. And doing it just to be funny. He'd be like, yo, hit that Benjamin's, fam. It's that time.
It's that jump.
Then you look at, cool, let's go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, you know, because I know I do it like sometimes Madman is there or whatever, just who's around the booth and I joke with them and that type of stuff or whatever. And just find different. One night we were there, I remember specifically, I was doing like boroughs at a time.
I remember that.
And I remember
that.
Yeah, and I remember Ak being in front of the booth and we was in the Bronx at the time. He's like, don't forget that Cardi B. Because it would have easily, because she's not from the Bronx in my head anymore. Because she's such a huge star, so you kind of forget. And he was like, you know, you gotta bring it out. Yeah. Heard you. Let's go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that kind of thing, and you have fun with it. But again, you ain't got that joint.
You be worse.
What you been doing?
What you been doing all your life? You ain't got before I let
people really hit you with that, man. You are the worst DJ. But like we said, the flip side, if you play that record, then you the best DJ.
So DJ, I'm gonna
What's
let
up?
you get busy.
What kind of
on that note?
What vibe we in? You know, I've been hearing all day though. This Mobb Deep song has been in my head though.
That's where you started.
Let's go for it. Then what's the name of it? That's another thing too. Like
knowing names of songs. D worst. Me, D worst.
yeah. And I know them because I retain a lot of musical information. But again, you got seconds to remember it while another song is playing. Right, so if you ever, and I'm sure you've seen me, I'm there singing a song, trying to figure out a song. What's that? You over there like, what is the name of this song? And sometimes
you saying,
fam. And again, depending on who around me, I'll ask, what's the name of this joint? The dude, the guy with the
braids,
and he be saying that because you know it's funny too. You'll remember a great deal of the song, just not the name.
Just not the name. And the name could be all off and weird.
Right. The name has nothing to do with nothing.
By the way, this is the Grown Man Show each and every Sunday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. IBC Black the Business. That guy over there in the DJ booth is the greatest one alive.
That's what we do.
Gallo the Great.
You are now tuned into Gallo the Great.
Shouts to Priest Sander, DJ Uncle Tone, Hershey Rapper the Rapper. Oh man. Shouts to Vanessa Smile. She was out with us last night too. Out here in these streets acting a fool. Acting up, boy. Them drinks was going over. Oh boy, we drank last night, man. Damn, we drank last night. Get some more shots. And then you know we with them, so they just get some more shots. So Shouts to that bartender who probably was
What
robbing.
the fuck else can happen, yo? Don't think much more, son.
Oh, you know what? Let's talk about that when we come back. Don't let me forget. Don't let me.
Yeah, seen it all and been through it all.
The bartender,
That's
yeah.
how niggas
The
know
bartender,
right now.
waitress.
Want
I don't want to call her
bread,
waitress.
bread.
But the bartender, the server. Bro, man, show we here. Let's go.
I put my lifetime in between the paper's lines. I'm the quiet storm nigga who fight rhyme. P, yeah, you heard of him, but I ain't concerned with them. Nigga, I pop more guns than you holding them. Make my route while the sun's out and scold your man.
You know your man. You know your man.
I get right
tomorrow.
Life. Hop on my 98 dirt bike. You try to stop mines from growing. I make your blood stop flowing. Take affirmative action to any ass if he asking. Now here come the Mac 10. Use a dick blower. Trying to speak the done language. What the drilly with that though? It ain't banging. You hooked on Marphonics. Infamous Bonics. Lying to the pop dog like you got it. You ain't no wildin' out for the night fist thrower. Rusty shank holder. We live this shit.
It's the real shit to make them feel shit. Lump them in the club shit. Have you out and out when you bump this. Drugs in your eardrum, the raw uncut. Have a nigga OD cause it's never enough. It's the real shit to make them feel shit. Lump them in the club shit. Have you out and out when you bump this. Drugs in your eardrum, the raw uncut. Have a nigga OD cause it's never
Yo,
enough.
the P-Rock 40-inch cables. Drinking white label. My chain hang down on my dick. My piece bang glass tables. Diamonds and guns before the fame, Duke. A nigga like me hold text. Are you the same too? Going through the emotions. A gun holding. Long shotguns down my pants leg limping. Killer B, you still living. Even my pops too. He taught me how to shoot when I was 7. I used to bust shots crazy. I couldn't even look because the loud sound used to scare me. I love my pops for that. I love my nigga, he black. I take the life of anybody trying to change what's left. And through all of that, a nigga ain't scared of death. All y'all brand new niggas get scared to death. I'm taking any life, niggas posting. Yeah. To all the killers and the $100 billers. Real niggas who ain't got no feelings.
Grown Man Show Vibes is here on a Sunday. I'm back. Happy New Year, right?
Check it out now. There's a war going on outside, no man is safe from. You can run, but you can't hide forever from these streets that we done took. There's a war going. There's a war going on outside, no man is safe from. There's a war going on outside, no man is safe from. You can run, but you can't hide forever from these streets that we done took. You walking with your head down, scared to look. You shook, cause ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. They never around when the beef cooks in my part of town. It's similar to Vietnam. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time, no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go black. Fool retaliated, so I had to think fast. Pull out my heat first, see, pull out a seat last. Now who the fuck you think is living to this day? I'm trying to tell these young niggas crime don't pay. They looked at me and said, Queens niggas don't play. Do your thing, I'll do mine, kids stay out of my way. Type part trying to survive in New York State, but can't stop till I'm eating off a platinum plate. Po comes around and tries to relocate me, lock me up forever, but they can't deflate because having cash is highly addictive, especially when you used to have money to live with. I pour a step back, look at my life as a whole. Ain't no lover seen the devil done stole my soul. I'm out Philadelphia, Selfia, peace not helping ya. I'm trying to get this Lexus up, plus the cellular, you big noise. I can't cope with all these crab niggas trying to show in my
Clips grabbing ass cheeks, yelling Geronimo. It ain't a problem at all, we can't solve. 360
we in that vibe today.
Charged by my entourage, I put the ram in dodge. Bras, car, and bumble cars. Maintain, you remain in the game. So I remain focused and pop the
Jumping through the 90s like
I'm taking it just to get the ultimate high. Ultimate
Blazing through, past that African flag, go over here. Blazing.
Oh, 2 G's, mother.
wisdom, sense of a rich man, knowledge in the rhythm. High energy, flow, high energy, high energy, flow with the high energy, flow with the wisdom, sense of a rich man, knowledge in the rhythm. This is what I'm using to come up with a style, so I'll interact altogether better.
You are now tuned into
We live on the Grown Man Show. I am here. What's that?
You know what I'm saying? For my niggas that feel me, throw your hands up. You know what I'm saying? For my honeys that know how we do, throw your hands up. It's the joint.
Get live, motherfucker. As we proceed to give you what you need. 9-5, get live, motherfucker.
Now turn the mics up. Turn that mic up. Yeah, the beat is knocking. Leave that mic up there. Turn that shit the fuck up. What? Turn it louder. Yeah.
As we proceed to give you what you need.
Harlem Underworld. Harlem Underworld. Black Rob. The whole thing unfold. From 100 speed to 200 speed.
I mean,
still Snoop Dogg and D.I.
Guess who's back?
Still doing that shit, Andre? Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Check me out. Holla, holla. All my niggas that's ready to get dollars. Bitches know who could get them a little hotter. Come on, if you rollin' with me, holla. Murder. Holla. All my niggas that's ready to get dollars. Bitches know who could get them a little hotter. Come on, if you rollin' with me, holla.
Yeah, keep the repertoire. Feel me on this one. Feel this. Never sprung, huh? You know my style. I love bitches, thug bitches, shy bitches, rough bitches. Don't matter, you my bitches. Gold diggers with your eyes on my riches. Can't knock your hustle for reals. Alright, bitches, I'm game tight. See it all through the platinum French frames with the French name. And the same night, pull you in your tight friend. Lift your little dress like light wind. Then I slide right in. You know the whole repertoire, US to the USSR. Sex,
I'm now seeing that talk.
Match wits with the best of y'all. The rest,
I'm actually now seeing it.
Vegetables in my presence, check it. Reminiscing of nothing you ever heard. Iceberg, slim baby, ride rims through the suburbs. Funds coming lump sums, never ends deferred. Get money like I'm down south, stay the third.
Niggas doing nigga shit.
Not so soon. It's Brooklyn in the house, without a doubt. I'm a rapper with clout, everybody yap about. Check it out, guns I bust them. Problems with my wife, don't discuss them. Hoops and lead jets, I lust them. Fingerprints, I dust them. Reach the address, stuck you for your stash in your pissy mattress. Your mom's an actress, nigga wanna show me the thing. It's okay, she was on anyway, I display. Hot 97 round ready, cop like 11 line steady. Like Kevin Campbell, I'm ready to do what I do, continuously.
Don't like the Hansons. Niggas come fast, went out like Helly Hansen. Mr. Good style, you would never catch me dancing. Off the prancing, only in the mansion. In the party, I'm high drunk, I see you glancing. Never blow my cool, even if it's jamming. If shit is a fan, then I got the cannon. Copy little shots, leave this.
I grab the 40, rip off the skirt, guzzle it. Grab the mic and come out. I grab the 40, rip off. I grab the 40, rip off the skirt, guzzle it. Grab the mic and come out the woodworks. When shit's thick and no time to think, Keith Murray gets busy off a basic instinct. I walk the hell and drink some liquor. Sit down and write a jam and receive the motherfucking sticker. As God is my witness, with the sickness of a cannibalist cannabis, I float like a float like a float like a float.
Weather's looking mad fine, everything looking smooth. I'm your Captain Buckshot.
Just the vibe I'm in on this Sunday. You see what it is in the 90s.
We have SWLD on deck. We're about to take you about 31,000 feet into the air. Cruising at a smooth altitude. So just buckle up, enjoy your flight.
Hey yo, you love the way I rap black, step at that. But we have begun to chest chat, respect that. Any girl I met that, hit that. Love the way I spit that. I don't kick that, push the break that. Get the shit snap, get your ribs cracked. Got a front, have you kick that, get that, sip that. School shit, skip that. Learn how to flip hack for the big stacks and the big act. Now I got the big act, big black, since day one. Been in the ditch, kin with a snitch. Now I'm in the pen in the mix. Friends sending me flicks. Girls sending me kicks, been in some shit. Had to tap a chin with a fist. Put the bang out and blew 'em. Begin with a stitch, end with a kiss. Yo, so I blend in the mist. Now they don't go by, I ain't bending the chick. 8.5 on the dope, ex-Dominican rich. Winning and rich, eating on cinnamon grits. Grinning and shit, how a nigga spinning the 6. See, they all say we 12, but you see me with it. TV's in it, BB Kid, ask who it is. You see the tenant, I did drive by. Now I take you on top of a high rise. See if you can skydive. I'll bring it to you at your local gymnasium. How about the Palladium? Fuck it, get your stadium. Play people, jumped up and sprayed people. I got rulers that'll jiggle with the A's nigga. You not a threat. You want it? You gotta bet. I leave your mama and your papa wet nigga when I'm upset. I go another route. Kidnap your family, make your brother eat your mother out. After I done dug her out, needles to drug her out, pillow to smother out. You don't give a fuck about. I would've dug about.
No, he didn't. They didn't do it again. What? You shit on these niggas 2 times? Oh, for sure. No. This is special right here. Talk to the boogie, baby. Yeah. The boogie. Terror Squad style. Trizzy. Check it out. Yeah. I rated X, 6X. I flex like Lex Luger. So who's next? Think it's moved about this roughneck from Cuba. Who do maneuvers like Super Dave. Always with a group of babes. Laying mommies out like Sugar Ray. That's Cuban Link. Don't play games. Miss, I flip and do some straight. Wait, you like it, you with the whips and chains. Check it. I'll get you naked like I'm Miss This. Think it's a brick. Think it's a brick.
Rest in peace. Big L, 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 big L, big L, big L, big L, rest in peace.
You wanna mess with this? One of the best yet. We've got it. You can feel the realness in this business of rap. Go ahead.
Real.
Some shit right quick. So what?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right. What I wanted to bring up when I said that,
Turn that down a little bit.
That the lady probably was robbing me last night. If you don't know your drink,
meaning
like whatever your drink of choice is. So if you like Henny, know your Henny. If you like, I don't know, Casamigos, know your Casamigos. Meaning, so as opposed to me going to the bar, she's bringing the drinks to us. You don't know what they giving you. You know what I'm saying? So you ordering Henny, but you getting that Paul Mason. Right?
You could be.
Right. You could be.
Yeah.
But you paying
top shelf for it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So that's why you saying know your liquor, like know what your shit tastes like.
Yeah. Yeah. Know what your shit tastes like. So
what happened? You got the story. What's the story?
No, I mean it ain't no long story, but I'm just thinking because like we ordered a lot of drinks. And I'm sure at some point she probably was like,
we just drinking whatever.
And
I'm gonna serve them whatever.
Right. Especially when you see people they already in the zone.
They don't care at that point.
Right.
So if it tastes funny, you just thinking you just
you just think it's you.
You saucy, so it's tasting funny.
So at one
Shit
point,
Everclear.
Nothing but, you know.
Oh shit.
Smiles had ordered, so she was drinking wine at first. You know, she give it up, but I was on my Patron, and then at one point, Smiles was like she wanted to do some other shit. So I was like, yo, order some, get a shot or something. So she says to her, she asked her, she was like, y'all got Patron? Not knowing that I had ordered Patron already. So she asked the lady, y'all got Patron? And the way the lady answered is what made me bring this whole thing up. And I said it last night. She was like, yo, y'all got Patron? And she did one of these like, yeah. And I'm thinking like, but I ordered Patron already.
They wasn't serving you.
Right. She did one of these things like, I mean,
if you think it's if you gonna think it's Patron,
you think it's Patron, then it's
Patron.
We got whatever you want. New York. That was
There's
how
a
she
tequila here.
That was how she answered.
Wow.
So then she went to go get it. I was telling Smiles, I was like, you see that? No,
Know
my
what
fault.
you drinking.
No, and I called on it. Right? I was already in the zone.
You had food.
The waitress. I hit her. I was like, yo, why? I said, yo, why you? But I was joking with her all night.
Right.
So we had a decent rapport. I was like, yo, why you answered like that?
Yeah.
She's like, what you mean? I was like, I ordered Patron a little while ago. Why would she ask you? You kind of looked like,
You get what you get.
I drank loud, what?
Man, I know.
that top shelf right there. You gotta know your
Major
you gotta
facts.
know your,
I paid me. I major bucks, folks.
that ain't no bottom shelf liquor, right?
Nah, cuz.
Oh,
We making sure we get good out here, cuz. I swear to you, I don't understand how I became a supplier in Antigua, but that's another story. Son.
Yo, right. I haven't seen you since then, my brother, right? Is that right?
That's facts. That's
Shouts to
facts.
you, first of all.
Thank you.
Shouts to you.
I made it back, cuz. That's the thing that everybody had to run and joke for.
the whole weekend.
The whole weekend. And I made it back with no hesitation. And let me tell you what's even funnier about that. I got through faster than everybody else. To my gate and all that. Meaning, you know, of course I ain't bored with it.
Right,
but I got
right.
to my gate faster than people with legit shit. legit documents.
With legit shit.
You know what I mean? I'm out here, passport expired, all that.
My man out here just running the risk.
I got through, no problem.
And they did they remember you when you came back? As far as
No,
like whatever that they
but something came up in the system.
Oh, okay.
So as soon as my drink popped, it was like, oh, you the passport guy.
Oh, you the guy.
Just like that.
And
like
that's the
that
thing.
was the story for the weekend there.
That's the thing, because you gotta remember now, only one or two, you know, how many planes come there a day?
Right.
From
America.
Right. You know what I mean? So with that being said,
that was
because not only them, everybody who worked at the hotel had to know he's the guy.
Yeah. Every time they see me, they just looking. I'm going to get water in the lobby.
That's the
That's this nigga right here. No passport.
Had nothing to do with the water. I've been here 3 days already. There's no pass. You shouldn't even be allowed to drink water with your no passport.
Yeah, everything becomes because you ain't got no passport, son. Yo, can I get the menu? You know, the number to the food joint after.
You got your passport though?
Yo,
you join it?
how you getting there?
How you doing? Oh man, definitely. Oh,
but that's ill. That I had to bring that up last night at the joint too. At Louder Joint, because you know, Alicia, I don't know what to call her, actress,
light skin.
Yeah.
Oh, she was there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She was in the joint. She was.
Oh, she was in it. Oh, I didn't know she was in it.
Yeah, you know she get her acting chops on.
I didn't even think about that.
Man,
like,
she gets busy.
I haven't seen her in a long time.
Man, she gets busy. But long story short,
Right.
she was like, also I seen people just taking vacations. So if she saw us through Smiles page.
Oh, okay.
So she was
'Cause I
like,
know I
oh,
ain't
so
grown.
y'all just taking vacations, bye, whatever. Was that a grown man show thing, or was it everybody there, or just y'all? I was like, actually, it's a group on Facebook. I told her whole
Right.
whatever. So she wants to join because
Oh,
her birthday's in a Capricorn.
Yeah,
she's a
yeah.
Capricorn. Her birthday's in January, so she was like, she gonna get, you know,
The information and
she's gonna try to and she called you her second husband.
Here we go.
I'm not. I mean,
No, I'm not. Right.
I'm just saying that kind of the way I was presenting the trip was like, I suggest everybody get their own rooms. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That way, she was like, "Oh, I know what type of time you want." I was like, "I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't want to shack up with people. That's what you know.
You don't. And I feel like
people nasty, man.
The older you get, and the vibe of the trip too. Because again, if we was just going to like, you know, I don't know, Miami or something for the weekend,
that's no problem. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a relaxation joint too as well.
I wanna relax when I get back to my room.
I always respect, you know what I'm saying? So like it's always dope to me. Again, I see you in your room vibing.
Shit,
You be shit. You if anybody has ever been on a trip with this dude, first of all, his room, it's a vibe.
It's definitely a vibe.
It's
I be
definitely a vibe.
Chill with my drink.
Like
man.
you be in there chilling, like
no worries,
zero.
Everything I need
Is the
everything I need because I got it, not because I needed help getting it.
Right. I come in, the food is there. No, I don't know how long it's been there, but it's there.
Yeah,
you know, the drinks, everything just set up, and you be in you got your tunes playing. And I was like, yo, this is a spot. I'm like, I almost feel bad being here. I don't want to mess up like the feng shui, like you know.
You came in at the right time, son. Whenever that was, it was
right.
Just enjoy this vibe real
because
quick.
even in St. Martin too, when I came in, I was like, nah, this is. First of all, when you was out on the balcony chilling, I was like, nah, it's still different.
That was smooth, man. That joint was smooth.
It's doing it a different, like it's a whole different trip. You know what I mean? But yeah, you get your own room and you get that space and so again, shouts to Smiles because she was chilling and on her balcony, whatever, and just vibe, like you know what I mean? It was
but you know what didn't happen? You didn't report card us.
Oh,
So
right. And she kept asking too.
From that moment you said, I'm gonna be right back with your report card.
And then life happened.
Yeah.
But it's funny, Smiles kept asking me the whole time.
Really?
I think even up to the airport when we was leaving, she was like, so what's my grade? and I'm gonna keep it a buck. Y'all especially coming from your last semester.
Yeah.
last market
last
period.
semester.
Your
son.
last semester was crazy.
Stepped up my grades.
You know what I mean? So that went from like a D up to a A- real quick. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to y'all, man. Y'all definitely did y'all thing. Again, just the vibe and just your energy, because that's what people tend to forget from time to time too. Like your energy reflects on other people. You know what I'm saying? So I saw other people just being cool and calm around you because of the vibe you was giving off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So and that's another thing I was gonna say. I was a little more social this trip as far as talking to more people that I didn't know or meet before.
Nice.
So that was cool too. You know what I mean?
Nice.
And there wasn't no expectations or anything. It was just open, free convo and just help me. I'm sick. My stomach hurts.
I see, yo, and shouts to you, man, down to. And again,
when you know, son, because I be knowing my body, cuz.
And I always want to say again, that's another thing I see about you. You always know when you know what I mean.
Before this shit develops.
Yeah, he was like, yeah.
Yo, I'm about to throw up. I went to the side real quick. Remember, he was like, the fact that you know that, I'm like,
I was like, how you?
Shit feel weird now.
About 10 minutes, I'm gonna have to, How you got a time clock on your joint?
Yeah, you don't want to get caught slipping, man.
Facts. and I saw you because when I saw you at dinner, matter of fact, as far as you talking about like opening yourself to other people, and I was like, how you at dinner with all these people?
All of them women. It was
right.
It was a table full of women, right?
This dude was having a flavor of love joint. Like it was like 9 women and him. I was like, how did you end up in
They
that?
forced me to sit there, actually, to be honest.
Yeah?
They pretty much forced me because I went, I was trying to get my food, go back to the room because my shit is a vibe. But Dowsy was like, you're not gonna sit down? You're not gonna sit down with us?
And when they do that,
you can't say no to that.
You gonna say, nah, I'm out. But
but they knew my stomach was twisted. I was like, what I did was I ordered and sat down. And then when I got my food, I went to the room. So they didn't feel like I didn't want to sit down at all.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they'll take offense to that.
Absolutely.
Too.
I mean, I feel vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Vibes.
And I'm trying to diffuse anything before it becomes something.
Agreed.
Especially off of wrong intention. If they don't get what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And one thing will be like, oh well,
I just like to chill by myself, son.
Why
nothing wrong with
he
that.
acting like that kind of
thing?
thing?
He antisocial, and I ain't like that.
Right.
My stomach is just killing me. I want to go throw up in peace. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to eat something right now, but
do my thing.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna stay down.
Right.
Because that boat shit, that shit didn't stay down on the boat, man. And I ain't even have much of the food, and that food looked amazing, man.
Which boat?
The
rough
Saturday
boat?
night, the Saturday's night with they had the lobster tail and it had the barbecue chicken and the
right.
fish.
The Friday that was Friday. Yeah, we did Friday and Sunday, both. Friday.
So Friday,
the rough joint, the Titanic shit. When it was, were you upstairs or downstairs?
Oh yeah, I was upstairs.
That's why.
Yeah, you ain't. Yeah, I ain't
downstairs was trash.
The Titanic.
Yo, that's why I snuck upstairs.
Yeah.
Yo, if you was downstairs, that's what you see. He was joking about it in the page. If you checked it, downstairs, way. It was like it was 2 different boats. The waves, the roughness. People down there screaming.
Scared?
You was getting wet. Everybody down there soaking wet. soaking with, like there was no good seat down there.
That's
Everything.
crazy.
Yeah, it was two totally different things because downstairs was getting all the wash.
That's crazy.
So
Why
that's
they
why
didn't want people of that? Like they had to have known that could happen, right?
I'm just not sure how much he could have done about it because I don't know if they would
Just
want
don't be down there.
But I don't know if they could have everybody upstairs at the same time too. You know what I mean? Because he put that vibe out there. Everybody try to rush upstairs. I don't know.
Yeah,
that might turn into something.
Titanic for real,
right? For real. So because he told me he was like, "Yo, big man, you got to sit down because they ain't want you moving."
Right.
I was like, "I can't stay down here." Like, and I was getting wet. So I snuck around and I ran up the steps, and that's why they still been laughing at me the whole time because the way I came upstairs. Because I had to make it quick, and I was soaking wet. Meanwhile, they was up there chilling.
We all up there like,
what's the right? What's the problem?
What you talking
Downstairs was crazy, but yeah, shouts to everybody who's so. And I don't ever get seasick. I mean, I'm not on a boat that often, but I don't ever recall really getting seasick. You know what I'm saying? But shouts to everybody who had all the stuff prepared for everybody else. And as I said, homegirl even. So that was that after the dinner, whatever time, and she was like, "Yo, take this to Black."
Yeah.
No. I ain't get that from Keita. I got that from Tony.
Oh, the pill. Oh, that pill.
Yeah. Is that what it was? I don't even know when she handed it to me. I didn't even really look at it. Right.
It was a pill, something for your stomach. But Keita gave me some shit too.
Oh, okay.
For my stomach.
Again, looking out.
I ain't even know. I took everything they gave though. I didn't care. I was lined up with pills.
Gave ecstasy, all sorts of shit.
It could have drugged the fuck out of me. I didn't care.
Made the whole thing worse. Would have made it worse.
The way that my stomach was feeling, I was like, I didn't care. So I did not care.
I can't get sick if I'm passed out, right?
Yo, it was mad weird. Gallo was like, I'd just be sitting watching TV, and then a bird of throw up would just come. Like,
yeah. Like, but you were sick from the boat, or
I don't get that motion sickness neither. Like I said, I think it was the syrup in them liquors.
Oh, absolutely.
I think it was the syrup in them liquors that wasn't mixing well with my stomach.
So you went. Oh, it wasn't me and you then. It was me and Vince. As soon as we got on the boat. Oh, right, because were you in the same van with us?
Probably.
The boat on going to the boat on Sunday. Because he only drink Crown.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, damn, he didn't get a chance to blah, blah, blah. So there was a liquor store directly where he let us out at.
Yeah,
right,
I was
right, we was all walking together.
Yeah.
Right. And you remember now, and all I kept thinking the whole time when he and I was walking onto the boat, we was like, yo, they about to serve us this. Because everything will have all that juice in it and whatever. And he's like, yo, we gonna be sick as fuck. And then it'd be bottom shelf liquor.
Absolutely.
But then I saw some Patron in there. And I was like, yo, let me get some of that. But
you bought Patron from the liquor store? It was open?
No, the workers. They had some.
They had
so I think they were sharing it amongst themselves. And I was like, yo.
Nah, I need that.
Let me get some of that.
I know that. That's
I know that.
Because the shit that fucked me up was whatever that Arctic shit was. You seen that? It was like Arctic. I guess it was like, it looked similar to like a Grey Goose bottle. It was like clear and blue writing. But that, and then however they mixed them rum punches, that syrup part of it.
Yeah.
That second part of this, I was like,
get you good.
That
boy.
shit. And then was it Philly Mike? Philly Mike was fucked up too, right?
I'm not even sure. Once that boat started going, remember a lot of things I didn't even get to see.
He was laid on the seat next to you, like the one right to the right of the DJ setup. That little bench right there.
Yes. So if I was here, he was right here.
No. So if that's you was facing that way, it was right to the right. He was on the right, like where
you and Infinity was.
Right. So he was laid out right there next to me. His feet was on me, like you know what I'm saying. He was
comfortable on this trip, brother.
Yo, but he was we both had the same fuck up.
Gotcha. Yeah,
but he was in his room more than I was. I was stepping out a little bit, you know. Once he got fucked up, from Friday. What Friday? Friday was when dude was hitting your Was that Thursday or Friday? All right, so yeah, that night.
Thursday was the meet and greet at the. Oh man, yo, again, man, shouts to you on so many levels of this trip. Yo, for real, man. You know what? You really did your thing. Let me just even give you a props because knowing your brother, I don't like. Where did you see that? I didn't know that you saw any of that,
man,
or whatever.
Listen.
And knowing well enough to bring it up the next day in the bed.
Man, listen,
you ain't shit.
I knew you had to get that off your chest.
God, it was hilarious. And again, to even go back to how this whole thing started, just knowing how to maneuver when these things happen.
Yes, and that was just craziness.
Because nobody really saw, but it was happening on the boat too.
With
Sunday.
Didi?
With the dude. So shouts to Didi, real talk, because she's been cool. Again, as we've been doing all these
She's
trips,
mad chill too.
we usually link with a DJ wherever we go.
Mhm.
I want to say she has, aside from when we went to Turks and Caicos with Shakes, she has been the most cooperative, cool, friendly, like the vibe with her.
Right.
I work with her
No
anytime.
ego shit.
Yeah, none at all. So shouts to
dope.
Diddy again. Didn't have to do right. She knew like the hierarchy of the whatever. Do your thing, whatever. We gonna
Her
work.
laptop dying, y'all dying. You gotta take over.
Yeah, we got it.
with
You know
no
what I'm saying?
problem.
And again, egos could come into play very easy. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? So shouts to her for just man. So, but when we got on the boat, again, here we go with the nonsense. The workers are there. She tells me one of the dudes who was working, he had shades on, brown skin chat.
I remember.
She was like, he's a DJ. I don't know why you need to tell. I don't know why I need to know this. It's already 3 DJs here, and he's working.
Right. To serve us.
But
Not DJing is not his gig right now.
not tonight.
We
Not today.
failed at this position. we got the backup, and the other backup.
This thing filled. It's crowded here. He said it's filled. We already take the help wanted sign out the
Hey.
window. Whatever. You doing something else today.
Today.
You know what I'm saying? Today, when you work at like you work at Mickey D's, some days you on the burgers, some days you on
So
the
was
fries.
he standing behind you as you was DJing? Was he the one that was on the mic like giving instructions?
No.
Not him.
No, not him.
Was he the one behind the bar? At some points he
I
was
feel like
behind
I
the
saw
bar.
him more walking around than anything. I'm not even sure if I really saw. I saw him standing in front of the bar. I'm not sure how much I saw him actually behind the bar.
Behind it.
Because there's the captain who's behind me making the thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know there was like a shorter guy behind the bar. Then it just gotta be the ones who walking
Random,
around.
yeah.
Right.
And I feel like I seen him behind the bar more than
And no, he might have been, but in my head, I just can't.
Yeah.
I only picture him where he shouldn't have
Where
been.
he shouldn't have been, right.
So, she tells me he a DJ or whatever, and say what's up. You know what I mean? We're going, again, because we all got to work together. So I make sure I shout out the crew as well, and make sure y'all
making
tip.
shit cool.
Yeah, because we all got to do this together. If we spinning the right tunes, y'all spinning the right drinks, this boat gonna be
lit.
You know what I mean? Cool. At one point he came over to me and he must have saw me turning some knobs. One of my things, and I keep my effects up here, and I was turning a knob. And he came over and he was like, I see you keep turning that knob. Why you doing that? Like, what, you know what I mean?
So that's the question. Like I just said, niggas ask you. So that's something he's learning.
But this is not the
time. Yeah,
this ain't the time, my brother.
Not live.
Not live.
I'm on the air,
and you are supposed to be doing something else, I'm sure. So
Right.
he came over and I telling him like, I keep my effects here, so this is how I blah blah blah. Then he starts telling me, well, no, I do my.
I don't care. Man. Now you want? Why? The way I cross over is not the way that you should cross over.
That's
if
it.
it don't work for your handle, fam.
And again, he was super cool, so I don't want to make it sound like it was. Whatever.
Nah, I get it.
You know what I mean? But it was just like, okay.
Thanks. What's next?
Right. And he goes away. I don't remember how long after. And obviously, we were all rotating between me, Vincent and Didi and everything. So at some point, he came back. And he asked me something else. I'm like, all right. And again, now, because, we on the boat with them and kind of like what happened Friday night when, as I'm playing, I don't mind somebody having to adjust the sound because it might be something I'm not hearing. I get it.
Yeah.
But let's either get it together quickly and then let's whatever.
Get away.
Right. So again, now we're back to the boat. He came back again and he looked like, and what really made it something, he wanted to hear a song. And he damn near came and went to type it in himself. My guy. What we doing, champ?
Red flags.
What we doing, man?
Red flags.
He was like, and I was like,
what are we doing? Just that's all you gotta say, man.
You
That
know-
says it all, son. And with the look.
And again, it's your laptop, everybody hands, listen, much like your cell phone and everything, I got to clean this thing, make sure we on a boat, drinks,
everything.
You come back, your laptop sticky, whatever. It's like, my God, what are we doing? So shouts to and you know everybody in Antigua who took care of us, from the boats to the buggies, this guy. Woo, boy,
Yeah, it's always something.
the transportation company. Shouts to everybody.
It's always something with me, son. I don't know, son.
You
But
wanna
we got it. We got through though.
we
got through.
Yeah.
I got the main attraction on the trip to the destination. It might have been late.
Right. Facts.
But that wasn't my fault. That joint spun out. It was a whole malfunction.
Crazy.
And you know what's crazy about that, Gallo? I swear to everything I love, son. I looked at that joint and I was like, I'm not sure why this one is out here. And it had to be last. And because it was last, because I had to pick it,
Yeah.
Dex was last as far as getting with somebody. And
Right.
that's what made him be with me. I was gonna take the fucked up looking one by myself and risk it. But now I got the cameraman
Right.
with me. So I'm like,
Can't I risk
so
my
that's-
own joint.
And this is why. And if you talk to him about it, he'll tell you. I told him, I was like, something ain't right with this joint before we even moved. Before we even moved, I said something ain't right with this joint. And then we started moving, and we can get halfway down the road.
Not even a minute later.
And spun the fuck out. I was like, wow.
And truthfully, they all were screwed up though.
I'm sure.
And I'm just like, again, I don't know how. I can't tell anybody how to run their business. You know, do your
Son,
thing.
test drives, man.
But
you
I'm-
know we coming in a group, man.
And that's the thing, because it's one of those things where like it's good for them.
Of course.
Yeah, but it ain't y'all. Like, you know, like visitors are coming to use this. Somebody who never drove one before, somebody, the tires was crazy, the alignment was no alignment. Like,
Son, this shit was all
you know
over
what
the
I mean?
place, B.
So yeah, it was definitely interesting to say the
And
least.
it's
but-
always me though. son.
I tell you, you gotta get that thing off, that cloud from off you, man.
It's not. That means that's going to be my expiration date.
Oh shit, that's it.
That's it, son. Because every day I walk these streets is a cloud, man. Something is going to
Not
happen.
every day I walk these streets though. Like,
It's not saying something happens every day,
Right.
But the cloud is with me every day. You don't know when it's going to rain.
so that's hilarious.
It's weird, son. Come on, I got to Antigua with no
Right. You made
passport.
You made that happen. Man.
No, they made it happen because I didn't know. Because that'll make it seem like I knew and I got through being
Right.
sneaky with it.
Trying to do right.
Yeah, and that's what I feel like. Like I said, that's why I feel like the lady that seen the whole shit happen, like the supervisor on the floor over there, she seen how surprised I was when he told me that my joint was expired because it was news to me.
He said, "What?"
I was like, "What?" I was like, "Give my shit." What you talking about? And
You just can't read.
and
Can't read.
then, and then to find out it was expired since July. That's crazy, but I ain't used it since January though.
Since that,
So
right.
I'm like, damn, 10 years went that fast, my nigga. Shit,
See how
son.
that go?
That's crazy, man.
Took it back. He's like, I need this. You can't.
Yeah,
read.
I was like,
you can't,
like,
you
yo,
can't
you bugging, nigga. I just moved with this last year.
I just used it last year.
Amazing,
Oh,
son.
man. So shouts to everybody who made it, had a great time. Winter Babies Getaway. Shouts to Sharita, obviously. Brother Dichotomy, Didi, obviously. Dex, man, our photographer. I mean, again, everybody came through. We had a great time. Next year, we are hitting Grenada, and we are going to do it again.
Crazy.
You know.
Crazy.
And
Shit
have-
crazy.
And have the fun that we have, man.
Man, listen.
Yo, let me spin a tune or two. I know we only got a couple minutes.
I'm gonna make sure I got my own beverages everywhere.
Yes.
Come on, yeah. So people blind peas, red Benji, something moving quickly. Out of town, how they gon' find a moving swiftly? 5 steps ahead of the best, so that's nothing. 20 steps ahead of the rest, they left something in our face. Not one, not can't stand frauds. Ridiculous niggas practice for the title hard. Me pick up the litter, I was born a bubble dog. Born to chain gang shit, born to stand guard. Play games, you left nameless, fame ball. Promise that it's never painless, nigga be hard. Convince you can overtake the nigga, let's start. Strong as a stallion made, you better dart. And she feminine with pretty women friends, all dimes. Timberlands is how I like my men in all mines. Rough ride, you nigga hard head, soft spine. Pass the word, must have stacks across lines. Come on. Don't want your dough, I don't want your car. Don't want your juice, no, not at all. With the mother bros, you might pull it off. But not with me, sorry, boo, I got it on. Don't want your dough, I don't want your car. Don't want your juice, no, not at all. Right. With the mother bros, you might pull it off. But not with me, be sorry,
Yo,
I got it
a chick
on.
is a chick, a nut is a nut, and they always keep an attitude till you butter them up. Since I ain't gotta buy you stuff, who gon' hold you down if they try to run in here and tie you up? Now don't start flipping it, everybody know we been had dough. Y'all just start getting it. Money might make you grown, but you still need a dog to take you home and make you moan. You ain't gotta see the bank for loans. All I do is party and bullshit like when Frank was home. And you got it all, boo, I got it all too. A 4, 5, and a 6, and they all blue. And I don't care what she think. If I offered you any ice, love, it'd be in the drink. And instead of talking about what you got and all that, just make sure when I hit you that you call back. Come on.
Don't want your dough, I don't want your car.
Yes, you do.
Don't want your jewels, no, not at all.
Stop lying.
With them other bros, you might pull it off. But now I be sorry, boo, I got it on. Don't want your dough, I don't want your car. Don't want your jewels, no, not at all.
Right.
With them other bros, you might pull it off. But now I be sorry, boo, I got it on.
One touch and make a nigga blush on sight. Grown men create a crush, now they buy. It's a game, try to catch me, but only if you can. Takes a lot to impress the bombshell to want a man. And it ain't about your dough, baby. Evie, alright. Cause if Evie wanna fly away, Evie take a flight. Evie hungry for a meal, baby. Evie get a bite. Be nice, and you might get to see your daddy, see your daddy.
I bring that gun down. Hey, hey, 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 I bring them up. Where the cash at? Cash rob another bank. Where the mask at? Prince rob a dope boy. Where the stash at? Ask a little model hoe. Where the ass at? I shoot his axe with a shoe. Where the blast at? I put it up to crib. Click, click, back, back. You're not like me. You a lab rat, a can of whip ass trip, you can have that. Black, I'm from Jamaica, Queens, but I sling that crack. Right in front of your kids, niggas bang that strap. When your lame ass back, you see niggas looking fly. This fur animal coats that look alive. Louis V, Gucci T, who am I? I am your suicide, superside. I shoot the fifth, I shoot the 5. Let me see if you can survive. Hey, hey, I bring that gun down. Hey, hey, I bring that gun down. Hey, hey, I bring that gun down. Hey, hey, I bring them up. All about me, all of them are right. All of them, all of them are right.